So, Thom was a teacher for 40 years at a school called Berkeley Preparatory School. And he taught math. He taught the higher level math, the calculus, A, B, B, C, multivariable. He worked countless hours, at least 12, 14, sometimes 16-hour days. But he never complained. He just kind of did his thing, and he was great at balancing everything. Thom's stroke was on January 3rd, 2017. So at this point, it's about 16, 17 months out. And Thom had a massive hemorrhagic stroke in the basal ganglia. There was about 40 cc's of blood, and they gave him a 28% chance to live. And that's anything from being totally normal to being on life support, essentially, just to have a beating heart. So he had 28% chance, and yet 17 months, here he is. Night and day different, not only from the point in which he had the stroke, just post surgery, to now, but even month by month, he looks so much better every month. But it's just part of the healing process. As far as physically, it's taken quite a toll on him. Because it was in the basal ganglia on the left side, it has caused him to be somewhat paralyzed on the right side. It's really limited him as far as everyday life, because he was a very independent person. What's been the hardest thing for both of us is me having to do literally everything, from all the household chores to paying the bills to just doing the day-to-day stuff, getting Thom dressed every day, preparing all 3 meals for the day. And with Thom being as picky of an eater as he is, it really does limit us. But again, kind of going back to before, Thom was very independent, but he also, took a lot of the initiative just to take care of things, going to the grocery store. Now everything has fallen on me. And so that's kind of been the hardest thing. Just the adjustment for both of us. It's just me doing literally everything. And so I actually have 2 jobs. I work full-time in an IT job, which allows me to work at home, which is the greatest thing ever. Thankfully, my bosses are so incredible. They are very understanding of the whole situation. So this allows me to take care of Thom without having to hire someone, because Thom wouldn't allow that. He doesn't want anyone helping but me, which makes it quite difficult. So what I do is I have a camera set up in the house. And so this camera I can actually control from a phone or a computer. Be patient. For me, Thom has tested my patience so much. I actually have way more patience than I ever expected. But again, it's just, I love Thom. He's the greatest person ever. So there's so many times I'm just like, oh my God, why can't you just do this? And then you just sit down, you're like, okay, he's having a really hard time right now. Just collect yourself and then try again. Yeah, the biggest thing is patience. The next thing would be just explore every option possible. I didn't know about this. I wish someone told me. So maybe just trying to see what has worked for other people and explore that. And, if there's a cost with it, who cares? It's money. Would you rather them suffer just because you're going to be very frugal about it? Or just say, this is the best thing for him. If I have to do a second job just to make them happy and so they can live again and not just exist, then yeah,